before we go to those, let's see what's happening on the social platforms. Let's ask Jessica. Jessica, got a question that's been posted before I go to the live callers.
Yeah, we've had a lot today. They've missed you.
You know
Um,
what? I'm sorry, guys. I've been on a project and I had to travel and I was gone, so I miss you guys too.
so this one comes from Facebook. Someone wants to know, how do you separate being a helpmate to your spouse versus being an enabler when it comes to owning their responsibilities and helping them in kindness and love?
Oh, very good question. There's a difference between helping someone and doing something somebody else is supposed to do. That's the very simple answer. And that's the role of all of our relationships. Really, I don't know of a relationship in life that doesn't involve some kind of helping one another. Okay. For example, you're driving a car together, you're going to lunch. Well, one person's driving, the other one's over there, and you're going, help me get there. Can you look up, how do we get to blah, blah, blah? Well, that works unless the helper has to reach over and drive the car. And so I think what do you have to do? Now, was it a marriage, yes, or was it a friendship, or what was
Appears to be a marriage.
it? Okay. It one of the really important things is to define some roles. Tori and I, for example, we've talked about our roles. She's really good at some stuff that I suck at, and I'm good at some stuff that she doesn't really have any interest in. She could probably get good at it if she wanted more than I could, more than I could get good at stuff she's good at. But we have different roles. And so once you define your roles, and I don't mean rigid necessarily, and they don't even have to be, gender um, specific. I remember in the old days you'd hear a lot of it. Well, the man should do the finances. Are you kidding me? What if he's an artist and she's a CPA? That's just stupid, right? So you do what you're good at, and then you hold each other accountable to what each person's supposed to be doing. Now, there's also roles that aren't job related in a marriage, but they're human related. And everybody's got responsibilities. For example, every human has a responsibility to show up, be emotionally present, talk about things, move towards conflict, resolve it, own your stuff, confess it, repent from it, say I'm sorry, apologize, accept the apology, forgiveness. All of those roles and behaviors go on each side of the relationship. So we're enabling somebody, and here's a definition of enabling, is doing something for somebody else that they ought to be doing for themselves. So don't do that. Now, be helpful. We can help somebody do something they ought to be doing for themselves. Okay, I am going to be, after this show, I'm going to physical therapy. My physical therapist, I'm still in rehab for my knee surgery, and my physical therapist will not do my knee bending for me. And she's trying to increase gradually over time, increasing the flexion I get in my knee. She won't do that for me. What she will do is she'll sit there and put me on a table and she'll push while I have to endure the pain and while I've got to walk on it, while I got to do all this stuff, she will push. That's how we help each other. Sometimes we encourage, sometimes we give wisdom, sometimes we give feedback, sometimes we, whatever it is. But don't do what only they can do for themselves.